story you're about to hear is based on true accounts. Details have been changed, and names have also been changed to protect the identity of those involved. Viewer discretion is advised. The doctor never looked me in the eyes when he said it. 30 days, maybe less. The room smelled like disinfectant and stale coffee, but all I could smell was the fear crawling up my throat. My daughter lay asleep in the hospital bed beside me, small and pale beneath the humming fluorescent lights. Tubes ran from her arm, like roots searching for life in dead soil. Cancer. That word had eaten through everything. Her hair, gone. Her laughter, gone. Her strength, fading a little more every day. I remember gripping the edge of the hospital bed until my knuckles cracked. "Isn't there anything else?" I asked the doctor. He sighed, the kind of sigh people give when they already know the answer. "We've done everything we can." Everything. But everything wasn't enough. That night, when the machines around her whispered their quiet beeping, she woke up and looked me in the eyes. Her eyes were tired. "Daddy, am I gonna die?" No parent should ever hear that question. "No," I told her. And for the first time in my life, I lied. The woods behind our town had always felt wrong. Everyone knew it. The trees grew too close together. The wind never seemed to pass through them properly. And even during the day, the forest floor stayed dim and shadowed like if it was hiding something. Old people in town used to say that the land was cursed. Most folks laughed it off. But the desperation has a way of making you listen to stories you once ignored. I had heard the whispers before, that if you walked deep enough into the woods, something would find you. Or maybe you would find it. 3 nights after the doctor gave his verdict, I left the hospital. My daughter was sleeping. I kissed her forehead and told the nurse I'd be back soon. Then I drove to the edge of the forest. The air was colder beneath the trees, colder than it had ever been. The moonlight barely reached the ground, and every step I took crushed leaves that sounded too loud in the silence. I walked for what felt like hours, further than any hunting trail, further than any sane person would go. But I kept going, because 30 days isn't much time when someone you love is dying. The forest grew thicker. The trees twisted strangely, their branches curling like black fingers reaching toward the sky. That's when I slipped. My foot hit loose dirt on a steep hill, and suddenly the ground vanished beneath me. I tumbled. Branches clawed at my jacket. Rocks slammed into my ribs. Then, crack! The world went black. I woke up to the smell of damp earth, and sort of like brimstone. My head throbbed like a hammer was beating inside my skull. When I tried to sit up, pain shot down my spine. The forest was silent, way too silent. No crickets, no wind, just the slow drip of water somewhere nearby. That's when I noticed I wasn't alone. Someone was standing in the trees, tall, too tall. At first I thought it was just a trick of the shadows, but then it stepped forward. The figure wore something like a cloak, long and black, hanging all the way to the ground like a funeral dress dragging through the dirt. Its face was hidden, but I could see the shape of horns. Long horns that curved backward and disappeared beneath the folds of its cloak, like they had been carefully tucked away. My breath froze in my chest.
"Good evening,"
it said. The voice sounded wrong, smooth, rather calm, like it had all the time in the world.
"Looks like you took quite a fall."
I tried to stand, but my legs refused. What are you?" I asked. The figure tilted its head slightly.
"You already know."
And the worst part was, I did. The thing stepped closer. Every instinct in my body screamed to run, but fear pinned me to the ground like invisible chains.
"You came looking for something,"
it said. Its voice echoed strangely through the trees, like the forest itself was repeating the words.
You came because someone you love is dying.
My heart started to pound. How do you know that? It chuckled, low and cold.
I know many things.
The creature crouched in front of me. Even kneeling, it towered way over me.
You want to save her?
The words hit me like a knife. Yes, I whispered. I would do anything. The moment the words left my mouth, I felt the forest shift, like the woods themselves had been waiting to hear them. The creature smiled beneath the shadow of its hood.
I believe you.
It raised a long, pale hand and pointed into the darkness behind me.
There are plants in these woods, herbs that doctor will never discover.
My mind struggled to understand.
If you gather them and prepare them as I instruct, your daughter will live.
My chest tightened. Live? The word almost sounded impossible. Hope. Terrifying, dangerous hope. What's the price? I asked. The creature smiled widened as it chuckled under its breath.
Oh, nothing you weren't already going to lose eventually.
It paused. Then it slowly spoke the words slowly.
Your soul, of course.
The air around us felt colder.
And one more thing.
Its eyes, two faint glowing shapes beneath the hood fixed into mine.
The first child your daughter ever has.
For a moment I couldn't breathe. My granddaughter or grandson, a child that didn't even exist yet. The forest seemed to lean closer, waiting for my answer. 30 days, that's what the doctor gave her. 30 days until my daughter would be buried in the ground. And here, in the darkness of these woods, something was offering me another future. You're asking for their life? I said. The creature shrugged.
I'm offering you hers.
Silence filled the trees. I thought about my daughter, asking if she was going to die. I thought about the machines beside her bed. I thought about the tiny hand that used to hold mine when she crossed the street with me. Then I closed my eyes, and I made the worst decision a father could ever make. Tell me what herbs to gather. The creature stood and pointed deeper into the forest. Its voice became a whisper that slid into my mind like smoke.
Black root beneath the twisted pine. Silver leaf growing beneath running water. Nightshade berries from the northern hill.
As it spoke, I could almost see the plants in my head. The directions burned themselves into my memory.
Mix them. Boil them. Give it to her before the next full moon.
And she'll live? I asked. The creature nodded slowly while chuckling.
Oh, yes.
Then it leaned close enough that I could feel its breath on my face.
But remember, the forest always collects its debts.
The wind suddenly rushed through the trees. Leaves exploded into the air, and the creature was gone. I woke up again at the bottom of the hill. Morning sunlight spilled through the branches. For a moment, I thought it had all been a dream, until I saw the herbs in my hands, exactly the ones it described. I gathered the rest that day, prepared them exactly the way the voice instructed. And that night, I gave the mixture to my daughter. The doctors said it was impossible. Within a week, the cancer was gone. Completely gone. They called it a miracle. I called it something else, because every miracle has a shadow. My daughter is healthy now. She grew up. She got married. And last year, she told me she was pregnant. Everyone celebrated. Everyone was happy. Except me. Because sometimes, late at night, when the wind blows through the trees behind my house, I swear I can see something standing there. Tall, watching, waiting. And sometimes, when the forest is quiet enough, I can hear that same voice whispering through the dark.
Soon.
Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe for more weekly videos.